Hello, this is Katie with her beauty channel, English Beauty versus American, otherwise known as UK Beauty versus USA by Katie. As I explained in my previous introductory video, I'm a woman who has moved to California from Hertfordshire in the United Kingdom, and I thought I would start my video by comparing what you can get in England to what you can get here. But this video, to catch people's eyes, is going to be my October empties. So it's basically what I've used, not just in the month of October, otherwise I would have had to have got through a load of cream and stuff splashing it all over my face. It's actually what I've sort of emptied since I've been living here since June. So I bought, my first product is a face cream by L'Oreal, which is available both in England and in the United States, and I bought it because I'd been using Retin and then I had an Abaji Retinol 1.0 here, and at the time when I was using it, when I started, I was getting irritation and dryness. So I bought a day cream, which was the L'Oreal Age Perfect Cell Renewal Day Cream. It has a factor 15 in, and it was a cream, see, all good and empty. It was a face cream that is probably recommended for 50 plus women, although I'm 45, and it was very rich. It smelled really nice, the texture was very good, but it was very rich, and that's what I needed, because with the Retinol and the Retin A, which was 0.50, I think I was on, yeah. So not the weakest, but not the strongest, which is 0.100, I don't know, but I was in the middle. It was giving me irritation around here. I was feeling a little bit sore, but mostly dryness here, funnily enough, with me. So I needed a face cream to really lather on the moisture and compensate for that. So I think on a normal, everyday occasion, this would probably take too long to sink in to then put your makeup on if you were in a rush going to work, whatever. This might be a bit too slow, but at the time it really fit the bill for me. It worked very well. So that was that. I tried the Olay Active Botanicals. I used Oil of Olay's 7, you know, they've got that 7 line that's supposed to have 7 different uses in it, and it's the pump cream. And I bought that, I'd say probably a couple of years ago now, and it was really, really good. But then they seem to have brought different versions out of it, and when I've bought it since, it's never been as good as that first time I bought it. So I don't know if they changed the formulation or what, but it was really nice. But ever since, when I've bought it, it's not been quite as good. So I thought I would try the Olay Active Botanicals Intensive Night Cream. Hydra Complex with Snow Mushroom. Yes, it was created by a very fun guy. So anyway, this cream was quite rich, quite nice. I do like I like putting oil on my face at night, every other night. So I do like rich, nourishing creams. I wouldn't buy this one again, because although it's sunk in quite quickly, so if you don't want something laying on your face all night long, or you feel that, oh God, if I move my cheek's going to stick to the pillow, then this probably could be for you if you're of a normal dry skin or normal skin. I'm not combination, so I don't really know if this would be too much for you. I also used this month Nivea Essentially Enriched Body Lotion, dry to very dry skin. I told you I really like. I know this is coming out like mirror image back to front. I don't know how to rectify that. I'm not very good with my videoing yet. Hopefully I will get better. But yes, Essentially Enriched Body Lotion. I'm very aware of this area of my chest not becoming too wrinkly, because it's a real giveaway, and my neck. I'm very slim, so I can look a bit scrawny, but I think I'm pretty doing a pretty good job, especially as I've been sunbathing quite a lot since coming to California, of not to get the lines that are going up, you know, like up there that you sort of get as you get older. Whatever I'm doing, it is keeping them away. I've got freckles and stuff on there, but it is keeping those lines away. Also, I get these really itchy arms, which is got some special name, and it is triggered by the sun, but now I have a condition where the nerve endings are confused, so they just itch. Like now it's itching, like I've got prickly heat. So again, I was putting moisturiser on all the time to try and keep my arms from itching and being dry. This was very, very nice, but it is quite greasy. I would really, again, if you wanted to put this on and get dressed in a hurry, no, it's not possible. So if you want to put it on at night, put on your pajamas, or whatever you might want to wear, or if you're not worried about getting your sheets with a little bit of lotion on, I would buy this again. Yes, I think it's very nice. So that is that. I bought this in England, this product, but they do sell it here in America as well as in England. But here, it's kind of different. It's like a posher version of what it is in England. And this is MUA, Makeup Academy, I think it's called, but MUA. And it's available in Superdrug. You can see that I've practically finished this, MUA. And it's available in Superdrug, and it's also in CVS here. I've seen it. It's more than twice the price here, oddly enough. So maybe it's English. Yeah, I think it is English. But I think that this is a very good little make. You can get some really, I'll tell you, one of their things that is very good is their lipsticks. And again, I found out about them through a recommendation channel on YouTube. MUA, their lipsticks in England are about £1 each. Whereas here, I think they're about $4. So it's a more expensive brand here, even though $4 isn't very expensive either. But I finished that bronzer. It was very reasonable. You know, if I went to an engagement where I was going to sing and I found I'd forgotten my makeup bag, I would buy it again in that circumstance. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't rush. But I wouldn't say don't try it, don't bother, because for the price it is good value. Right, now, this was another product that I tried for my hair. I don't think this is available in England. This is by Schwarzkoph. It's developed with Claudia Schiffer. This is a Mega Repair 60-second treatment, Essence Ultimate. Yeah, this was very nice for a drugstore shampoo brand. I also used I'm just going to hold this a second, the shampoo and the conditioner that went with it. So I'm putting that back because I'm leaning my phone against it to film me. Yeah, it was nice. Would I rush back to get it again? Was it anything special? Not particularly. So, but it wasn't I wouldn't not buy it again, but I wouldn't particularly buy that over Pantene if I was going to buy a drugstore brand of shampoo. So that's really it for my empties here. I have nearly finished Eucerin, I think it's called, eczema body lotion, which has been absolutely great. But I'll talk about that next month because I probably won't have many empties next month, so I'll add it on to something else. My face of today, I thought I would add that onto my videos. I don't wear makeup every day, so I've sort of redone it for tonight's video. So I tell you what I've got. I have got on a mixed base of NYX bronzer. You can get NYX in the United Kingdom. Here it is more readily bought in a shop called Ulta, which is fantastic. So I had NYX bronzer on in medium, along with my L'Oreal True Match Mineral Foundation. I know you can buy L'Oreal in England. I don't know if you can get this in England. I can't remember. and I mix the two together because my face is forever 1 minute tanned, 1 minute not quite so tanned, 1 minute white. So I can't just get one foundation colour and it work all the time for me. So I'm just sort of mixing bronzer with, I mix the two together. So that's what I'm wearing as a base. Since coming to California, I haven't worn liquid foundation once. I just don't want to here in the heat. Concealer wise, for under my eyes, I have got on collection, I think this is collection 2000. This was bought in England. Again, this was a YouTube recommendation from Superdrug. Collection 2000 is a very, very reasonable range. This, people were raving about this concealer for a very reasonable concealer, and it is good. For the price, it's very good. I would definitely buy that again. And because it's light, I'm mixing it with a darker Maybelline liquid concealer. But unfortunately, the actual name of this concealer has worn off. For a highlight down the middle of my nose, I have used my Boots number 7, which I did buy in English, Blemish Concealer Pencil. Boots number 7 is available here in America, which is a bit strange when you see it because you just don't expect to see Boots number 7 in California, but it's in New York as well, it's all over. Eyelash wise, I have got on a mixture of bases for my eyes, for my mascara. I bought this NYX Big and Loud to try, which is, you know, the white mascaras that give you a base. I'm really quite into those, but they're quite hard to get. So I bought this one recently, this NYX one. Prior to that, I had bought this voluminous primer by L'Oreal. This one is much better. I'm a fan of L'Oreal mascaras and I'm a big fan of Maybelline mascaras. I used to be a big fan of Lancome mascaras, but at the end of the day, I think we know that Lancome is the luxury version of L'Oreal and L'Oreal makes Maybelline. So just paying a little bit more for a posher case. This, I won't buy this again unless it suddenly thickens up over time. This will be my winner, but that's my primer. And then mascara wise, I wore my Maybelline Push and Go. I can't remember the name of it. I'll do a mascara review and I'll talk about my favourite mascaras on that. But it's in a black and red container and it's absolutely great. It is becoming one of my best favourite all-time mascaras. On my cheeks, I have Clarins Blush Prodige in number 4, which I actually bought at the Clarins outlet in Orlando, which is very nice, like that. Let's grab my other things over. Okay, so on my eyes, I have a new Sephora eyeshadow that I bought called Latogram, which is like a corally sort of colour. I have got MAC, it's called Club, which is actually a blue bottle green colour, but it makes a change, which is nice. I have MAC liquid liner in black. I have on lipstick by L'Oreal called Tropical Coral and number 444. It's really, really nice. And again, saying that L'Oreal and Lancome are so similar, I can remember when I was a big Lancome fan, the perfume and the texture of their lipsticks. And I remember a few years ago, I didn't like the perfume or the texture of L'Oreal lipstick. Well, they've obviously nabbed what Lancome used to be years ago now, because this is exactly the same perfume and texture of the Lancome lipsticks that I remember using when I was in my 20s and 30s. So I will definitely be buying that again, especially if they stick to that formulation. Lip liner wise, I had a Rimmel lip liner on, which I haven't brought out here. And eyebrow brush wise, I used a matte eyebrow pencil, which is my favourite, called Redhead, even though it's not red at all. This is my favourite eye pencil. I don't use loads of MAC, but I did used to be mad on it at one time, which I think probably we can all say that. So I have got quite a lot of it. Brush wise, I'm a fan of e.l.f. brushes. Under my eyes, I use a little e.l.f. under eye powder. e.l.f. is a brand that is a very reasonable brand that is only available here. And it's a shame because it's really good. So that's e.l.f. brush. I used a screen face eyeliner brush, which is a Theatrical Suppliers in Covent Garden. A Body Shop fat brush. Oh no, this is EcoTools. EcoTools brush for the fat part of my eyelid. And another e.l.f. brush for the blue bottleish green colour of the MAC. So this is my first sort of empties and face of the day video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am a 45-year-old woman. I was going to do like beauty over 40, but I thought no, I would like women of all ages to watch, and not particularly just women. If you're a guy who likes wearing makeup or wants skincare advice, you can watch too. So I'm happy for comments. You know, get in contact with me if you wish. I will be doing other videos. Check out if you want to see what I do for a living. Look at Singers in Disguise, and then you will see me performing, and then you'll sort of know, oh, that's what she does, that woman. She doesn't just do makeup videos, she's a singer. If you want to hear about my ongoing diaries and what I'm discovering about living in America, then look at that channel too. Other than that, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.